everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Emma and today I'm going to be making this vintage birthday card. So if you're interested in how I made this, keep watching. So this is my project for the Scottish crafters for the Love of Vintage and Shabby Chic Collab. And I'm starting off by using these couple of chipboard pieces and heat embossing them with my liquid platinum embossing powder from Ranger. I found this piece of paper in my stash. I have no idea where that background paper came from, sorry about that, but the roses is from the AngelDreamCrafts collection. So I just fluffy cut that out the corner and now I'm going to have a look for some lace. I decided that I wanted to have something white on the left hand side of the card because the card base is white and I wanted to bring that in. So I'm having a look for some embellishments. I start off with my pink box and realise that actually the background is a little bit more coral. So I go through my orange box and see if I have anything coral, but I actually don't use the items that I've picked. I do find these couple of flowers when I was looking for the lace though, and I decided I like those. So now I'm just going to edge the distressed edges that I distressed with my Tim Holtz distress tool. And I ink them with Fresh Peach ink from Hero Arts, and I want a little peekaboo, I suppose, so I just tear the top of the paper just so it hangs down a little bit. Now I'm attaching this lace with my tiny attacher and I do two little X's on each side so they look a little bit like kisses, and I trim the lace with my Tim Holtz scissors, and they're my favourite for cutting any kind of fabric and lace on my cards. Now I'm going around the edge with diamond stickles, and I just finished a bottle. Way! I love having empties. And I'm going to set that aside to dry just for a minute. It's a bit time consuming doing the stickles, but I think it's worth it because it just adds that little detail. So now I'm going to play with my topper cluster, and I really love these flowers but they're too big. So I take off 2 layers on one and 1 layer on a second one, and that just makes them the right size. I'm just using that embossing ink again to add the liquid platinum to the centre of the flowers, and that's just so that the embossing powder on the flowers matches everything else. Now I'm going to stick this down with double-sided tape. Usually I use my dot runner, but because this card's got a lot of mixed media elements on it and a lot of weight, I want to make sure it sticks good. And that's just the finger lift tape from Overcrafts Pound. Okay, this is where I realised that I should have stuck this cut apart piece down before the lace, but never mind, I'm going to fudge it and nobody will ever know apart from all of you. So I stick that down and I just tuck it underneath the lace, and I just use a bit of wet glue for that. And then the bit that I cut off the edge I'm going to tuck behind, and hopefully it won't notice with everything else that's going on. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my cluster. But oh, before I do that, I stick down this, I think they're like mica flakes. They're from Cosmic Shimmer and they're the same kind of platinum silvery colour. They're really lovely. I just do that to add a bit more interest, and I go and add some more later, but I just wanted to get some on that corner before I go ahead and work out where my cluster is going to go. And I use those 2 flowers and some of the leaves left over from the AngelDreamCrafts piece of paper just to tie it in with the roses. Here I'm struggling with my adhesive. I really love multi-matte medium, but I find it really hard to squeeze out of those fine tip applicators, so I end up using a lollipop stick and just the jar. You could use your fingers, but I've got eczema at the moment, so I didn't think it would be a good idea. Plus the fact I always seem to get sticky fingers on everything. Okay, so I stuck down my frame, the birthday chipboard, and now I'm going for the flowers. I'm going to tuck in the leaves. I actually go back with some clear foam pads and just put those behind the leaves so that they stick up. But because the background's pink, I didn't really want to use the white ones. I just thought it would be a bit in your face, obnoxious, so I went with the clear. They're actually surprisingly difficult to get those little tabs off the back because because they're clear, you don't know if you've got them off or not until they stick to you or you drop them. Okay, I added a few more flakes and I can't remember what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I am looking for a third little flower and I haven't found one yet, but I do find some pretty sprays that I decide to add. They're the ones on the right hand side there. And I'm looking for a white flower, but I can't find one that goes, so I give up on the white flower and later on I'll find a little pink one. But before then, I'm just cutting down these sprays and sticking them in with some multi-matte medium. And I use my lollipop stick to get the glue on, and I use my scissors just to hold it down while it dries. And I think this is where I add that little pink flower, which has got a little pearl in the middle, and that just brings in the third odd number, which is always more pleasant to the eye. Ideally I would have liked a white one, but I really couldn't find one. So now I'm fussy cutting the butterflies from the same Hembury Lane paper. I actually made a mistake on this one, so later on I basically nearly cut his wing off. So later on I go back with some diamond stickles and just put it over where the cut is so nobody would know. And there's 3 of these little butterflies. I put one in the top corner, one above the birthday, and that one on the frame there. Now I'm tucking some more of those flakes in the little peekaboo. I just thought that looked cute and a bit different. And there's my card. 50 awesome points to everybody who got this far in the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can find out when I release new videos. And there are a couple of videos here for your delectation if you so desire. Bye!